Hey guys, it's Renee. Sorry the lighting in here is so bad. It's pretty late at night and I didn't feel like turning on all the lights in here to try and make it better. Anyways, hi. It's been a while and seems like I only ever check in when either things are really super bad or really super great. And they're kind of somewhere in the middle right now. Been dealing with some stuff and kind of wanted to get on here and talk about it. So, I've been catching up on vlogs because I've been sort of not watching for a while. I've been sort of, I don't know, just really struggling with the whole HCG and maintenance and all of that and trying to deal with some of the emotional issues behind that more than the diet and all. And so, but I did watch Hebby Darby's When People Notice vlog and it really got me thinking a lot. And so there's a few things that I kind of wanted to just get on here and ramble about for as long as you can stand to watch me, and then you can go ahead and hit stop. So when people notice, that's one of the things I've really been struggling with. I've been struggling with a few things. One is my reaction to when people notice that I've lost weight. Some of that I react very well to. I don't take a compliment very well, but I'm always, it is encouraging, it is helpful. I can tell that I feel differently about the way that I look because I do take a little more time. Even like when I'm dressing casually to go to the store, it's still more thoughtful and more pride in what I look like. So that's good. But any attention that I get as a result of my weight loss that isn't just a very kind and supportive attention that has any sort of feeling to me, either somebody's over the top or what I perceive as over the top with it, or if there's any like flirting or something like that that goes along with it, I've been incredibly uncomfortable with that. And I know a lot of that is I put on weight sort of as a result of some relationship stuff I went through, some, we all go through bad things. In my early 20s, I was sort of a late bloomer. And, if you can imagine, almost 20 years ago, that I got to where I was a pretty cute girl. Nothing like, I'm not going to stop traffic, but I was pretty cute. And I was getting a lot of attention. I was working in this sports bar, like one of those places where it's all female wait staff. And, it wasn't like quite as scantily clad as Hooters, but it was, one of those kinds of places. And I liked the attention for a little while because it wasn't something I grew up with. I was just kind of a tomboy girl next door kind of girl. But then I didn't like it because people stopped trying to get to know me. I didn't get told anymore, oh, you're so smart, or oh, you're so funny, or you're just a nice girl. I got, it was, oh, you're pretty. And that combined with some other stuff that happened in life that maybe I'll get into one day and maybe not. My coping mechanism was really just to hide myself in fat and to deal with pain with food and just to use that as my comfort. So, this journey is really about, I'm just kind of realizing and just kind of getting it, that it's not about losing the weight and keeping it off. That's what I keep focusing on. That's not what it's about. It's about relearning skills. It took me years and years and years to gain these coping mechanisms. And I've got to relearn different ones. It took me, you don't gain this much weight because you love yourself. You don't gain this much weight because you think that you're fantastic. There are things about me that I like, and there are areas of my life where I'm very confident and where I'm very self-assured, and then there are areas of my life where I'm just downright mean to me. I would never talk to anyone, not even someone I couldn't stand, the way I talk to me, ever. And changing that is not easy. I almost feel like that's the addiction for me, not the food itself, because I can do P2. I like P2. It's structured, it's disciplined, and I can do discipline. What I can't do is stay away from the negative self-talk, to not set myself up for failure. So this is the other thing I want to talk about. and I'm going to try and keep this short because I'm going super long, is I totally just lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So, sorry guys. It's so late. I need to be in bed right now, but I'm up and I'm thinking, and that's what I do. So the other thing is, I feel like what I'm addicted to is that setting yourself up constantly to be disappointed. I don't know if this is a woman thing. A lot of women I know are like this, where we say, I should be doing this. I need to be doing this. If I were doing this, I'd be a better person. I'd be a better mom. I'd be a better wife. I'd be a better friend. I'd be a better daughter. I need to be doing these things. And then you can't achieve all of them. They're not realistic. You can you can do a certain amount of them, but you can't do everything. And so then when you don't do it, you haven't met your own standards. You fall into this trap of feeling like a failure. You feel like you're a bad person. You feel like you're not living up to the standards that you're setting for yourself. You compare yourself to other people who, by the way, you don't really know what they are and what they aren't doing. You only know what they appear to be doing. And then you fall into this huge trap. And I feel like that's my addiction. That need for perfection. That need to be better, to prove something to myself, to my family, to my partner, to my friends, that I'm worthy, or that I'm good, or that I'm whatever it is that I don't feel like I am, or that I don't feel like they think I am. That's my addiction, I think. The other thing is I'm a big time enabler, and I never would have thought that about myself. I have a pretty strong personality. But I've realized in the last year that I'm really much more of a peacekeeper and a people pleaser than I ever really thought that I was. So if left to my own devices, other than boredom and loneliness, those are two things I really struggle with on my own. But if left to my own devices, if I go out to eat at a restaurant, I'll choose something healthy. I'll choose something that I know won't make my stomach hurt, won't make me feel bad. I understand what foods I react to badly, and I normally will stay away from them. The places I get caught up is boredom and loneliness and enabling other people. I don't want them to feel uncomfortable, so I live with someone that eats differently than I want to be eating. And I have friends that eat differently than I want to be eating, and so I will eat that way and order things off a menu or whatever, so that I'm not causing rifts or making anyone else feel uncomfortable or making someone else feel bad about their choices. Meanwhile, my weight is going up and up and up and up. It makes me feel bad, and then I get caught in this trap of I feel like a failure, so then I self-sabotage. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, I'm sure some of you can identify with what I'm saying. You may have the same kind of struggles and feelings. So when people notice, sometimes I like it and it makes me happy. Sometimes it really triggers a bad response in me and it makes me want to sink into my chair and hide. And then I'm just trying to be kinder to me in the way that I talk to myself, allowing myself to fail sometimes. That it's okay that I'm gaining and losing, because what I'm doing is building different skills. Each time I fail and I try again, I learn more. And I didn't fail as big this time as I did last time. And, I may never completely get this. I think I can. But, this may be something I always struggle with, because this is about coping mechanisms, and this is about the way that you treat yourself and think of yourself. That it's more important to me that I be healthy and treat myself with kindness than it is to soothe a feeling that I'm uncomfortable with, because I don't want to sit with that feeling and I don't want to feel that feeling, and so I'd rather eat that feeling. And that's really a lot of what I deal with is I don't like feelings. I don't like emotions. I definitely don't want to feel them. So I can't just pick up another bad habit. I've got to figure out how to feel them, how to deal with them in a healthy way, and then what to do with them. And I don't imagine that that's going to be a quick process. And I don't imagine that while my weight and weight loss and weight gain triggers all of that. It doesn't solve any of it. So that's where I'm at. And it's 10 minutes on this vlog, and it is super late at night, so I'm going to sign off and go to bed. I hope you guys are doing great. And thanks for letting me ramble. And I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully I'll be starting P2 soon. I'm just waiting for Tom to get here already and then get gone. Alrighty. Bye, guys.